Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're going to be talking about how to avoid being deported in Germany, in Europe as a whole. I'm talking about Germany because I live in Germany, and there are lots of, I know a lot of people have this thing in their head that, oh my god, Germans are so deportive, like they deport anyhow, they can deport anybody deportable. But that's not true, guys. It's not true. I've had a lot of experience with deportees, and I've heard from all of them. No one have ever told me that they were deported like un unnoticed. They were These people weren't deported unnoticed. All of them were, you know, were told before being deported. There are always warnings before deportation occurs. So guys, don't go anywhere. Sit down, let's talk about this. Let's, I just wanted to make this video because someone really close to me was deported. This person we saw, it's a friend. We saw together at a party, ate on Saturday, and on Wednesday, this person was deported. So, guys, deportation is real, that's true, but there are lots of ways you can avoid being deported. It's not easy, but it's better than going back home, especially if you know that you have not saved enough at home, or it's not deportation is not always a thing of joy, except this person already there are people who have lived in Europe for countless of years without documents, and they already have service back at home. So if these people are deported, they don't even see it as anything. But 99% of deportees always have issues with this, because it's not easy, even if it's not a evil about having everything at home, but after all the stress you have gone through, people in Africa think it's all rosy for us here in Europe, but the stress that we go through, it's not easy. No go, no. So let's go straight to it. If you are, you are seeking asylum and you were rejected, like your asylum application was rejected, and your asylum application was rejected, all hope is not lost. Don't feel like, I know it's not easy, like a place you already put your heart, like this is a home for me, and later they said sorry, you can't live here. It's not easy, but it's not the end of the world. There is always joy in every morning. Joy comes every morning. So if your asylum is rejected, they are going to put something like you can appeal for 2 weeks. So you should go to a lawyer already before these 2 weeks and speak to a lawyer. The lawyer, this is one thing I like about the white people, about the Europeans. The lawyer will view your asylum case, and if it's something that he will be able to help with, he will tell you, oh, okay, I think I can do something about it. I know these days a lot of people are complaining about lawyers. I don't really have experience with any lawyers, but for close friends and you know that I've seen, that have told me a lot of their experience, this is what I'm going to be speaking on. So this lawyer is going to tell you, oh, this is your case, I don't think I can handle it, or I don't think there is something important that I can appeal on. Do you have some words or some things that you feel like you can say that you haven't said, that I can add, to speak, I can use to speak up in court for you? And some of you guys will be afraid, like some of you will be like, oh, I no fit talk this thing for interview. If I talk am for here, give this lawyer now, it go make sense. You don't have to be scared. I know that at interview they will ask you, are you sure you said everything? You will say yes. Are you sure everything, this is everything you want to tell us? You will say yes. But guys, it's okay. You can also, if you see that this thing you told those people that it was not accepted, you can also tell your lawyer a few things that you know that it will make your asylum to be accepted. Yes, you can. Your lawyer will use these words to fight for you in court. So people will be scared. No, Nigerians will tell you, oh, don't say anything else apart from what you have said already. It's a lie. It's not bad. You can say something else as well. You can feel like, oh, I forgot to say something like this, or I didn't have something like this because it was enough. Even the white people, they know that it's not easy for you to sit down and make this interview. Like, there is no way you can say everything. So you can also say this to your lawyer, and your lawyer can hear this. Who knows, you might get lucky. So don't be scared. Things that you have not said before, at the interview, don't be scared to say these things to your lawyer. If you know that these things will help you to have your stay, that is number one. Don't be scared. Say things that you feel like you can say. This is why you are getting a lawyer. This is why they are asking you to appeal. To think about the rest things that, because I know that there is no way you can say everything. To think about the rest things that you haven't said and say them to your lawyer, and you can use them on your own good. And secondly, let's go to this. When the lawyer tells you that, oh, there is nothing I can fight on this case, and you yourself feel like, okay, you don't have anything more to say, or you don't think that there is nothing more you can say that will help your issue, this is where plan B comes in. You can, it's not easy, yes, but it's better than being deported. You can just, go back to the next country you are coming from, Italy or France. You can go there for a while. This is where the good news comes in. In Germany, there is always this law. After 6 months, you can come back and make ASI again. You can make ASI actually after another 6 months, which is really not bad. If you have a friend that you can crash out for 6 months, you can call your friends and say, hello, see what is going on with me. Can I stay at your place for 6 months? That will be very difficult, I know. It's not every friend that wants you to stay on his or her place for 6 months. This brings me to going back to where you came from at the first place. To wait for 6 months. No. 6 months don't reach. You can come back and re-asile and remake asile. I know a lot of people, not just someone, like 3 people who went back to Italy and came back after 6 months and their asylum was accepted. So you can avoid deportation in a lot of ways. Don't wait to be deported. Okay, if they say that you can't stay right now, it doesn't mean that you can't go and come back and your asylum won't be accepted. I've seen that, a lot of people feel like they lose hope. They lose hope because they feel like, oh my God, I've already put all my... Yes, I'm not blaming you. Germany is a good country, and who not like better thing? I'm not blaming you for putting your hope. But if they don't accept you and there is nothing your lawyer can do, please, I kindly advise you to move to another country first, or find a friend who you can crash out for 6 months. Then you can apply for asylum. And there are lots of ways also for you to have a successful, asylum. I think I will make this in another video, and I will put the description down below. You guys can click on the video, because I think I have my stay here, and I think that I've lived there for years, and I think that I have some great ideas. Don't feel like, guys, what she's going to talk about. Just check the video out first, and you will see the great ideas that I have to tell you guys. So let's go on with this, because these two are different. They are different. This is going to be, I'm going to tell you guys how to go about ASI, the best way. These little lies that I will tell, feeling like, especially when you come newly and they ask you, do you have anyone here in Germany? And you'll be like, no, I don't have anyone. And later on, they put you at the camp and you don't stay there. You go out every day, or you go out and come back 3 days, 4 days. These people are watching, but I'm not going to give all the details. It's going to be in the next video, so click on the next video to hear all the details. It might be helpful to you, so don't feel like, oh, why am I supposed to watch it? Why will I watch the next video? Just watch it, and it might be helpful to you or someone else as well. So these are ways that you can avoid being deported. Deportation can be very, very frustrating or depressing for the deportees, because it's never a good thing to be deported. And also, it pains me because there are ways to avoid it and you did not avoid it. It's not easy, but please avoid it, because if you finally reach a Cairo, it's difficult. It's difficult to get visa to come back. There are a lot of fraudsters who just eat your money for nothing without making you this visa. You know how difficult it was for you to get here at the first place. This is why you shouldn't joke with being deported, especially when you have not got what you came here to look for. I hope this video helps out. I hope it helps anyone out there. Please don't wait to be deported. I'm making this video because someone I knew was deported. Like, we actually met at a party on Saturday, and the next week this person was deported, and it was not without a warning. There was a warning before this person was deported. Actually, about 4 months warning before. So you see, 4 months is a long time for this person. If the person actually left that time, it's just 2 months left for the person to come back. So please guys, think about it. Don't sit down to be deported. I've seen a lot of videos of deportees and it has really touched me, and I came out to make this one. Please guys, think about your situation. Speak out to people each time they already give you this, this letter to leave. Reach out to people for help. And I know that a lot of people will always, if you keep things in your head, there will be no way for people to, help you or bring suggestion. But if you say it out, this is what it's not a bad thing. To be rejected is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that your life is rejected. It's an application that was rejected, not your life. So please, it's not easy, but take it easy. You can, if you don't even want to stay in Germany anymore, you can go to other countries and you can be accepted as well. You can go to Belgium, you can go to the Netherlands. There are lots of amazing countries where you can apply for asylum and your asylum will be accepted. I hope this video helps. See you guys in my next video. I love you all. Drop your comment down below. I wish you guys a lovely Sunday. Bye.